Republican Florida Governor Ron DeSantis loves to play the victim, even though he, of course, is the one who's sending his residents here to an early grave. But earlier this week, DeSantis at a press conference talked about how the media keeps twisting his words and saying that he says things that he totally doesn't say. Here's a clip of DeSantis this week making the claims that the media is just making stuff up about him. Here it is.
Governor, you recently said that unvaccinated individuals have no impact on others, and Dr. Fauci has quotes saying that if you're
That's not what I said. No, that's not what I said. And not that I ever expect to be quoted properly. What I said was, if you're going to force vaccine mandates on people, just understand that what the data is showing us about the vaccine. The data is showing us you're much less likely to be hospitalized or die if you're vaccinated. That is true, and I think you see it in the statistics.
All right, so that's a pretty bold accusation, right? Saying the media is twisting your words, saying that you never said those things. It would be really embarrassing for you if there was video of you actually saying the exact thing you just swore you didn't say. Well, luckily, folks, there is. And what's even funnier about it is it's not like this is from months and months ago. This was literally from 4 days before he made the statement that he never made the statement. 4 days prior to that, he said this.
Today, though, it is it's about your health and whether you want that protection or not. It really doesn't impact me or anyone else because we've seen the data on this.
So that second little clip there, that was from September 3rd. The first one was from September 7th. 4 days apart, and this man has somehow completely forgotten that recording devices exist, that his little press conferences are always videoed. Like, how can somebody be so dumb? Well, the answer is he is not. But he thinks you are. See, that's the deal with these Republican politicians. It's not that they're stupid. Don't get me wrong. There's tons of them who are absolutely just bottom of the barrel, dumb as dumb can be. Marco Rubio, I'm looking in your direction. But Ron DeSantis is not one of them. Ron DeSantis knows exactly what he's doing there. He is playing to his base. He knows he said the thing that the reporter said he said. He knows that. He's banking on his supporters not knowing it. His supporters are not going to go out and search out these clips, which, by the way, were posted on Twitter via the recount. They're not going to go search those out. They're not going to watch them when some anti-DeSantis person on social media sends it to them. They're going to completely ignore reality because it crushes their own narrative and it crushes the narrative that DeSantis was creating in the first clip. And that is, media is bad, media is fake, they twist my words, I never said these things, I'm always right, they're always wrong, you should love me. And his supporters do. But this is not just a DeSantis thing. Ted Cruz does this, Donald Trump does this, Matt Gaetz does this, Marjorie Taylor, they all do this. Hell, that's literally how Fox News made a name for themselves. But they don't do it because they're idiots. They do it because they believe that their audience or their base is packed to the brim with the dumbest people America has to offer. So what does that tell you about how they feel about you? If I were a Republican or a Fox News viewer or anything else like that, I'd be pretty offended. But unfortunately, I happen to agree with these politicians here, and I think their base is too dumb to understand that they need to be offended here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for fresh content 7 days a week.